The benevolence of the Unemployment Relief Program in Tobago is felt throughout the island. Individuals, organizations, churches and NGOs have been receiving a tremendous amount of assistance.
What this aspect of the program aims to do is to form direct linkage with persons in the community and community organizations.
In Castara, the Allen family had a challenge with landslides, with their property precariously placed on a hill. Concerned about the possible outcome, URP was approached.
Me and my wife sit down and talk, well, what we really do, because it's me and she alone living here. So we asked, she told me, well, let me write into the department and see if they could assist me. So, well, me and she sit down and we draft the letter up, and she take it to the office, and so I provide the materials, then provide the labor, and the result was very, very, very good. Because if you really see the kind of structure is on the hill, the landslide will do a great damage. And remember, it's not a board building, it's a concrete, so the weight is up there.
Mary Phillip Jackson is also another member of the Castara community. In this case, her family home was completely gutted by fire in February. Immediate action was required.
The Monday after it burned, I ended up calling my area representative, and she told me come in her office. When I went in her office, she called her next secretary. The secretary put me and my family in a home. I used to rent guest house now. So I find I moved too much, and I went in a little house where I have. And after I talked to URP, I went to Mr. Loreni and Mr. Sandy and talked to them, and they tell me, well, go ahead, they will send a gang, and the gang really came. You know, all the gang that's vexed with me for sometimes material will run out, and that to wait, you know, a day or two. You know, but that is understandable, you know, it's how I get it, I give it. But I have no problem with the gang and URP.
Mrs. Jackson has many personal challenges, but with the labor support from the URP, her hopes remain very high.
We're fighting to do a decking. As long as we get the decking done, we could finish by December, because the gang could handle it, you know? So I don't have a problem. We mightn't finish windows and doors and so forth, but we could cover by now in December. You know, the only story we mightn't cover is if I can't get material to the foreman, you know? Because that would just be the problem with the gang. I does be the problem.
The Family First Foundation is an NGO body which acts as an in-transit home for abused family members, including incest. Family First is in Calder Hall, the constituency of Chief Secretary Orville London, who has taken a personal interest in this project.
And he has offered his assistance in winning the URP to help around, to help us to do what work we have, what assistance we want. He has offered this service to us. They have given us support, like helping to clean the compound. They have landscaped the compound. They have put in cupboards, and they are still in process to change the broken glasses on the windows and so on.
The Family First Foundation welcomes the support received from the URP and the Chief Secretary Orville London.
In a way that I saw that he was very helpful in looking out for the children that we hold and the shelter that we, you know, take care of. Because we, as a private NGO, we definitely don't have the funds to play around with.
2012 is another year where the Unemployment Relief Program has been actively assisting families, individuals and organizations throughout Tobago.
Over the year, we have assisted over 20 families who are thus affected. We have assisted over 5 churches, and we have assisted over 10 schools. I am sure that persons in the Tobago community would now realize the value of the Unemployment Relief Program. Our aim is to impact positively on the lives of people in the community.